Hi, I'm Paris, and I've always been interested in light bulbs, new LED technology, Bluetooth technology that lets you program the lights and change colors with your phone, but I've never before seen a light bulb that actually works as a Wi-Fi hotspot like this new bulb from de.Light.
Epic review, guys.
Have you got a corner of your house where the Wi-Fi just doesn't reach? We have that corner, and much to Roxana's chagrin, that's her bedroom. She complains she can't stream anything in that room because the Wi-Fi connection is too poor. Now, I've tried out different Wi-Fi boosters and repeaters, but this de.Light system is an interesting solution because it doesn't grab the signal via Wi-Fi. Instead, it has a piece that plugs into a power outlet, putting the internet signal on your power lines, which the light bulb screws in, picks up the power from there, and that's how it picks up the internet signal that it shares out. This set, which includes everything you need to get this to work with one bulb, is $149, and I'll put a link to it down below this video. Thanks to the people at XY Connect for sending me out this de.Light bulb system to try out. Roxana is really going to be happy if I can get this to work. Here's what comes in the box, the instructions. Not a whole lot to them, but you do download an app onto your phone so you can control the light bulb with the app on your phone. So I imagine there's more to setting it up than this, but if there's not, I'll be very pleased. Here is the light bulb LED system, which has one of the coolest features in addition to Wi-Fi that I've ever seen in a bulb. I'll show you that in a minute. And it screws into a regular light bulb socket here. It's fairly heavy because not only does it have the heat sink to pull the heat away from the LEDs, it also has to get rid of the heat produced by being a Wi-Fi router. This is the piece that plugs into one of the power outlets on your wall, and the reason it has the plug-in here is so you can use it as a pass-through, so you don't lose that plug-in on your wall. You plug this in, and then you can plug whatever other device into it and get the power through it, and that won't affect the internet connection at all. On the bottom of this piece is where the Ethernet cable plugs in here. You do, of course, already have to have internet to your house, DSL modem, cable modem, and probably you would have that going to a regular box router with little antennas on it for Wi-Fi. From that, you'll run this cable to this device. Also included in the package is this piece. No, it's not birth control, at least not directly, maybe indirectly. This is another set of LEDs. This light bulb opens up when the LEDs that are in it burn out, or if you want to change the light from cool white to a warmer natural tone, you open up the bulb and you take out an identical piece to this with the different temperature LEDs that produce the different kind of light. You swap this one in and you have almost a new light bulb. Have you ever seen an LED bulb that opened up before? Normally they give you all the warnings about, hey, don't mess around with what's inside. There we go. 7 of these, though, are just inert sugar LEDs. Okay, I'm just joking. I can imagine the company in China who sent me this saying, why is he telling them the LEDs are made of sugar? I've read through the instructions. I have not downloaded the app or looked anywhere else for information. I'm just going to follow what it says here. Go and download the app last, and maybe it'll actually work that easily. Okay, here is the router. It's a little bit far from the power plug, so I'm actually going to use a different cable than the one they gave me. The question is, what's available on the back here? Do I have a spot to plug it in? Yes, I've got 2 spots still available. So it's this cable. I've plugged it in right there to an Ethernet port on the back of the router. And this router, you may remember, I reviewed a couple months ago. It's been working great. The other end of the cable is plugged into the bottom of this piece, which is the pass-through to plug into a power outlet. There we go. Now we should have some lights. That means it's got power. That means it's getting a signal from the router here through the Ethernet cable. And I think the last one means it's working to send the signal out onto the power lines. I haven't got the light bulb plugged in yet. This is the light fixture in the absolute furthest corner of the house from the router. So this is where we have the worst Wi-Fi signal. Put the light bulb in here. Seems to fit okay. Now this will only be on when the light is on. That's true, I hadn't considered that. Maybe it'd go better in like the hall light. Well, the hall light's only on at night. I've turned it on and it is working as a light bulb. I'll download the app next so I can take control of that and set it up. I found the app on the Google Play Store. I'm going to install it. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's looking for the light bulb on its own right now. Okay, now that's interesting. They do, let me cover up part of this here. Okay. On the instruction card, they gave me a QR code, which I can scan to input the network name and the password, or I can type it in manually. It's underneath of my thumb. Ironically, in working with this light bulb, at this point, I'm in the dark. I'm not sure what to tap to do things. Is this turning the light on and off? I better go find the bulb to find out. I was expecting to see a name because I think this might work with multiple bulbs. Let me go check the other room. So I manually went into my phone's Wi-Fi, saw the network for the light bulb and told it to join it. And it joined it, but it never asked for the password, even though they included one. And now I have a number here, the 100, and the on-off switch is there, and this is apparently the dimmer for it. Let me see if at least that part works, because I think the red light here and the message I got that I have no internet access via Wi-Fi at the moment means something else still needs to be fixed. Okay, on-off. There we go. Oh, that was quick. And then I think I just run my thumb around this to dim it. It's much dimmer there. My phone's too big. I need Donald Trump hands, apparently, to manage this. I don't know if you can see this, but 50% is quite a bit brighter, and 100 is full brightness. Off. I can also set the light to come on and off automatically, I guess, with sunrise, sunset, and I can also set up a timer for it. Using it this way and also manually controlling the light, I could just leave the light, I could leave power to the light on all the time, which would keep it working day and night as a Wi-Fi router. However, since I have it in a multi-bulb ceiling fan that I don't want to leave on all the time, it's a little more complicated. I think you definitely want to install this bulb in a single individual fixture that's just a light fixture. It says I'm connected to the light bulb Wi-Fi network and everything's pretty good. You can see the speed, the frequency, and so forth there, but I still can't get on the internet. Tried various things here, including going on my laptop, connecting to the network, and yeah, it's just not connecting to the router. So I poked around some in the settings on the app and didn't change anything, and all of a sudden it was connected and I'm able to access the internet on the phone. So I took my laptop and I joined the de.Light network, and I'm about to run a speed test here. It's 9:15 in the evening. There may be other people online. Yeah, I think that's the case. Got up to just over 40 megabit per second as a download. And 12 megabit per second upload. So the de.Light system is working just like a regular Wi-Fi router. I'll have Roxana try it out with her phone. That's the one that usually has the problem with streaming from this corner of the house. I'm pretty sure that's going to be resolved now. So it's a pretty cool system. You get a light that you can control from your phone, turning it on and off in the brightness. You can also schedule it to turn itself on and off at certain times. You can swap out the LEDs to make yourself more or less attractive. And it's the wireless access point, which you can put in a corner of the house. It doesn't get very good Wi-Fi signal. In the garage, even out back, you can put it in the back porch if you're having a party or something. That way you can be sure you have good Wi-Fi strength for everyone in the backyard. I actually moved the bulb from out of the ceiling fan fixture in Jimena's room to a closet where it probably won't get as much use as a light, but at least it can be powered on all the time. Leave the switch on and have it programmed off. That way the internet stays in this whole side of the house, and I didn't need to redo any of the settings. I just took it out of the one socket, put it into the other. Within a couple minutes, internet was working again fine. Thanks again to the people at XY Connect for sending out this de.Light set for us to try out. It really was a de.Light, and I'm sure Roxana is especially appreciative. You can find out more about this set at the link down below this video. I'll be back soon with more reviews. You can keep checking back for those, or you can click that subscribe button down below. You'll get notified when our videos go up. See you on the next review. Epic